Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed in the budget. I just printed it. The only thing that's changed.
No, I think house while doing most cars in the driveway.
Was the expenditure column, it just shows where we were,
Mary.
for the budget this year. I haven't changed any, just the expenditure.
Yeah, there's, we have a policy because it's right on the border. There, stop that.
Come on in here, Blanca.
Do we need to turn on the light? I know it's high enough somewhere, I just want to know the back of it, down where.
That much.
I don't remember now. What might happen?
Power.
Oh, I know you said.
Good evening. Stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you to the veterans and their families for their sacrifice. Always appreciated. The purpose of this special called meeting is to vote on the budget. So, I guess I'll ask if there is a motion to be presented.
Mayor, I would like to make a motion with an amendment to approve the budget. And that motion is to approve the 2022 budget, cutting line 357 in half to 17,000, line 401 in half to 36,500. Taking the balance from those two items, which is 53,500, and moving it to the Broad to Hammond sidewalk project.
Can you call them, those are the last two numbers you called up, line,
Line 357 and line 401.
okay, thanks.
And that's removing one truck from the budget. And the trimmings, 17,000 to outfit a new Explorer Expedition. Yes.
Second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Mayor, at this point, the council has an opportunity to discuss that motion. There has to be an open floor for discussion.
All right, I apologize.
And the reason that we removed the one vehicle was that we just paid off the F-150s this year, and one of those is outfitted for the K-9 unit, and we want to keep that K-9 unit truck for a backup. So the reason was we're keeping the trucks we're keeping the F-150s in the police department, where previously we had those going to the public works, department. So we're gonna keep them in the police department because I think their value is more as police vehicles than they are out in public works. Not saying they couldn't go to public works later on. So that still gives us one brand new vehicle, a brand new police truck, and it gives us sidewalks. So I think it's a pretty decent compromise, and it's sensible because the vehicles are only 4 years, the F-150s are only 4 years old, and they're already nearing the end of their life. We have a take-home truck policy, and that's good, but that's some of the wear, or a lot of the wear and tear on those F-150s at least was maintenance and letting the officers take the vehicles home, which is a benefit. So I'm good with the benefit, but
Yeah, that's-
I'm just pointing out the wear and tear on the F-150s.
Now, how far did we talk about the sidewalk will go from, 8th Street down to Hammond?
Yes.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, it might, that if we put the money in the sidewalks, it might make the turn and get us as far as Jackson Street for the sidewalks. And then we can amend the budget for more, to finish the sidewalk project with as little as 15 or 20,000.
Mayor, do you mind if I just verify real quick?
Yes.
Okay, Councilman, we're gonna take line 357. Is that what you said? Okay. We're gonna cut 357 down to 17,000.
Yes.
We're going to cut line 401 down to 36.5,
Yes.
and then we're going to add that total, which is 53.5, to line 479.
Yes.
And this
And
is
And if I
from
may
Harris and
add,
Hammond.
yes. And if I may add another amendment, we have some more sidewalks. Generally, the public takes care of the sidewalks, but we have some other sidewalks in the city that need some attention, particularly across, from Jefferson, on the Waffle House side of Jefferson. There's a particularly bad stretch of sidewalks there that need a little upkeep and a little more attention than citizens usually provide. So I would like to put some of the sidewalk funds into maintaining, and getting up to speed the existing sidewalks that we have. And I think 4,000 would be enough to get the maintenance and upkeep on the ones that need some attention.
Councilmember McCormick, unfortunately, because there's already been a motion made
Okay.
and seconded, can't offer any additional amendments.
Okay?
We have to vote on the pending motion.
Okay.
And so if, the only alternative, I suppose, is you could withdraw your motion
Oh.
and then make a second motion that would have to then be seconded again. And that $4,000 would have to come from somewhere else
Okay.
in order to balance the budget.
Okay, I think in the interest of time and getting this budget to a place where everybody's happy, I will just leave it alone.
Mayor, I'd like to say I can't agree with cutting the police department budget. I'd rather just keep the budget as it is and fully fund the police department, and then look at possibly amending the budget next year if funds are available.
And I'll agree with Gary on that.
Any other input? Questions? Concerns? Anyone else?
Now the council votes.
So we have a motion, we have a second. All those in favor?
No, we're just on the amendment, right?
This is on the budget, the motion with the amendments that Councilmember McCormick presented.
Okay.
All those opposed? The motion carries 3-2.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
I'll second.
Ms. Hattie, second. All those in favor? Thank you.
Questions, you want to,